Hey guys, what up? Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining me. Another episode of Chat with Matt. Today's episode, we're going to break down fasting for fat loss. Now, a lot of people get confused over intermittent fasting. Now, there are plenty of benefits, and we're going to break it down in terms of fat loss, why it's beneficial, why it works, but why your thinking may be a little bit skewed when it comes to these diets. Because I'm going to pull off the curtain and tell you why each and every diet works. All right, guys. But before we get into the show, can you do me a solid? If you're a current listener and you get value from the podcast, all I ask is that you subscribe to the show. Share it with a friend. Tag them in it. Send it to them. Tag me in it, guys, on Instagram. I'll appreciate it. Just help me get this movement out there. I don't get anything from these shows. It's just getting rid of all this bullshit in the industry. And there's a lot of it out there. So I just want to get you thinking straight, let you know there's no secret sources to fat loss, and really break it down. So let's get into the question. Now, the question is fasting for fat loss. If the goal is fat loss, would it be better to fast 2 separate days a week? I'm currently fasting Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, now, when we're looking at intermittent fasting, yes, there are some benefits to it. But when we're looking at fat loss, you cannot go past energy balance. Energy balance is the calories coming in versus the movement, calories going out. So your steps, your exercise activity, and on the other path, like I said, it's just the food you're consuming. So regardless of the protocol, regardless of if you're intermittent fasting, regardless of if you're doing veganism, regardless of the diet, we need to be focusing on how much are we consuming, how much energy are we expending, how much are we burning. These two factors, if we're not focusing on food quantity, the diet doesn't work. Now I'm going to break down why fasting works and the only reason why this fasting approach would work. Now I want you to look at your weekly calorie budget. So let's say I'm consuming 3,000 calories a day. Now, before I started intermittent fasting, this is an example, this is a bullshit story, but let's say I started intermittent fasting this week. Let's say for the whole month previously, I've been eating 3,000 calories a day for 7 days. So 7 days eating 3,000 calories. Over the course of 7 days, my budget is 21,000. 21,000 calories. Or let's look at it in financial money. So my savings account. I've saved 3,000 calories. I've taken that. I'll put it in my savings account on Monday. Tuesday, I've taken that. I'll put it in my savings account. Now, at the end of the week, I've saved $21,000. The same thing. Calories, your savings. Do we understand? Can I move on? All right, thank you. All right. So that's, now that we got that out of the way, your calorie budget, that's over the course of the week. Now, this person said they've been fasting Tuesdays and Thursday. So let's say I've been doing that for a month straight, saving 21,000. I've been eating 21,000 calories over the course of the week. My body doesn't care how many calories I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It looks at the end of the week and it's like, how much did I save? How much did I eat? So how many calories came in? 21,000 did. All right? Stay with me, guys. I'm going to really break down. If you understand this, you understand the reason why every single diet will work for you, not against you. Because once you understand quantity, you get out of the rat race and you understand energy balance. You understand why these diets have been failing you and why you've been failing in the past. Now, let's say I added in Tuesday and Thursday. So 2 fasting days. Now, for those that aren't familiar with fasting, it's when you eat your food in a short amount of time. So let's say an 6 to 8 hour window. So I don't eat nothing until 12 p.m. Now, I've only got from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. to consume my foods. Now, it's very hard for me. if I've been eating 3,000 calories a day, it is very hard for me to consume 3,000 calories from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Even if I did cram all those meals in, it's very hard. It's possible, but it's very hard. Because why? Let's say I'm having breakfast in the morning. I've completely cut out breakfast because I'm not eating nothing till 12 p.m. And then 8 p.m. comes. That's my cutoff time. I'm probably not having those biscuits with my cup of tea or my coffee. So that's another 500 to 1,000 calories I'm cutting out after dinner. And then breakfast, I'm cutting out, let's say, 500 to 1,000 calories. That's 2,000 calories a day I'm cutting out by fasting. This is why fasting works. It's not the actual fasting. There's no science behind it. You're not burning ketones and blah, blah, blah. You're not giving your digestive system a break. Yes, you are, but that's not the reason why you're losing fat. The reason why you're losing fat is because you're in a calorie deficit. You are simply eating less calories on those days. So on Tuesday, you do that. You're eating less. Comes to Thursday, you do the same thing. You're eating less calories. Now, over the course of the week, when it comes to Sunday, we add up those calories over the course of the week. Let's say on Tuesday, I've eaten 1,500 calories. And on Thursday, I've eaten 1,500 calories. Now we're going to add up. So Monday, I've eaten 3,000 calories. On Tuesday, that was my fasting day because I'm only fasting twice a week, remember? Wednesday comes, I'm eating 3,000 calories. Thursday, I'm fasting again. So I'm restricting my calories down subconsciously. I don't know I'm doing it, but I'm thinking fasting works. There's some magic to it. So I'm restricting my calories down. So Thursday comes, I'm eating 1,500 calories. Friday comes, 3,000 calories because I'm back to normal. Saturday, 3,000 calories. Sunday, 3,000 calories. Now, at the end of the week, when I add up those calories, it's going to come to 1,800 calories. So my calorie budget over the course of the week has dropped because I've had 2 lower eating days. Remember, going back how I said, your body doesn't care how many calories are consuming during the day. It just looks at the end of the week. It's what is my budget. So if I save $3,000 on Monday, Tuesday I save 1,500, Wednesday, when Sunday comes and I need to bank that money, how much did I bank? I banked 1,800. I saved 1,800. So that's what it comes down to, guys. I want you to start looking at quantity. It is not the fasting approach. The fasting approach, they just manipulate. They manipulate calorie restriction. I'm not going to get on the whole keto thing. But when people switch to keto, they are restricting calories because they're cutting out carbs. They're not getting as hungry. They're eating more fats. Fats keep you fuller for longer. They digest slowly. So you're not eating as much. You're not consuming. Again, quantity. You're not eating those 3,000 calories a day. You're having lower days. You're probably eating 2,000 calories a day. And when you eat 1,000 less calories over 7 days, that's 7,000 calories. Just think about what that does. So guys, I hope this opened your mind to fat loss, and I hope this provided you some value, because please rewatch this. This is the truth of the industry, and it's like there's 2 ways to go about this in nutrition. You can run a bunch of ads, create a new diet. It's $1 billion industry. And that's the reason why there's a new diet coming out. Because they know what people's pains are, and they're really digging the dagger in and twisting it. They're like, this is your fix. This will help you. They're getting you that quick win. Once you get that quick win, they're like, oh, okay, you're bought in. Once you're bought in, they've got you. But once that diet finishes, that's where people get stuck. Once they get that fat off, they don't know there's 3 phases to every diet. Like I always say, starting the diet, which is getting the fat off, stopping the diet, repairing the metabolism, and resetting. So the reverse back up. All right, guys, if you get any value from this podcast, or if you're in the Facebook group, if you're on the YouTube channel, subscribe, leave me a comment, like it, subscribe, and just share this content, guys. Like, it's super beneficial and it's going to help a lot of people. So As always, appreciate the love, appreciate the support. See you guys tomorrow. I hope you're enjoying the daily content, and see you guys then.